What's going on, YouTube? Achilles here, and today I put together a Golgari midrange deck, and this deck plays like a mono black midrange deck, but we have some extra tools since we're playing green. And the highlight of this deck is going to be Mosswood Dreadknight, which does it all. It's a reoccurring threat that can not only be a 3/2 body with trample, but it could also draw you a card, and you of course lose a life. But the whole point is that this card is going to always be there constantly to pressure the opponent, whether it's going to be a creature or a way to give you more cards. And with green, we get to play one of my other favorite cards, which is Maelstrom Pulse. This thing is insane, especially if our opponent has multiple cards with the same name, then we could really take advantage of this card. But even just hitting one card with this is still really good. And the other highlight for this deck is Sentinel, the Nameless City. It's a vigilance creature that will give you map tokens that will help you get lands or buff up your creatures, and it's just a really good 3/4 body on the board. Besides that, we play Unholy Annex, which is a good draw card engine on top of the Mosswood Dreadknight, and the Elegy Acolyte, which has lifelink to make up for the damage that you take. But besides the Ritual Chamber, we have a full playset of Soulstone Sanctuary, as well as a Demon Wall, so we cannot lose life off Unholy Annex. So we try to get rid of everything on curve, and whether it's a control, aggro, mid-range, any kind of deck, we will be ready. So let's get right into this list. We got 4 Duress, 3 Intimidation Tactics, 4 Tragic Trajectory, 1 Demon Wall, 4 Strategic Betrayal, 1 Timeline Culler, 4 Mosswood Dreadknight, 4 Unstoppable Slasher, 1 Sentinel of the Nameless City, 2 Maelstrom Pulse, 3 Elegy Acolyte, 4 Unholy Annex and Ritual Chamber, and for the lands we got 2 Swamps, 1 Forest, 4 Blooming Marsh, 4 Restless Cottage, 2 Wastewood Verge, 4 Multiversal Passage, 4 Soulstone Sanctuary, and 4 Starting Town. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. I'm on the road to 2,000 subscribers, so every bit will help. If you're new here, just know I have new videos coming out every day, and if you want to become a member, you can get early access to videos. And a big shout out to our level 2 member Kyreel. Appreciate the support. Let's get right into these games. We get to go first. Not too bad of a start. Let's see what they got in their hands. Let's get rid of the Swordmaster, because later on they could technically make it 2 creatures. So, you just stop them from doing that. All I know is these Elegy Acolytes are going to be really good in this matchup. Only problem is we just don't have a turn 3, but playing one after the other will be very nice. That's cool. Spells and abilities can't be countered. It goes for both players. That's why I was like, why does it say that, you know. Actually, do I even block that? Could. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. They're going to waste their Lightning Helix on it, maybe? Or Burst Lightning, either way. We're going to gain the life, which is all that matters to me. And they waste a bunch of resources. How about we play another one? They're going to try to pump up the mouse. Oh, okay. They got Sheltered by Ghosts on top of that. Very fancy. Alright, so now we got to find a way to get rid of that. And wow. Look at that, guys. How convenient. You know, I'm just going to put a bunch of pressure on them right now. This card is like a more powerful Gix. We get to go first. We don't have any early starting cards for turns 1 and 2. Either way, I really like this hand. It would have been worse if we went second with this hand, especially since they're playing an aggro deck, I think. At least I think they are. I think we just go into Sentinel next turn. Doesn't really make much sense just to go into Unholy Annex and take a bunch of damage while they're playing an aggro deck and, you know, just... I mean, they could be playing Boros Control, though. Who knows? No, they are not. Okay, this is way too many lands. Either way, this 4 toughness on the Sentinel would be very relevant in this matchup. If I'm lucky, they'll play 2 or 3 more Hired Claws, and I'll just Maelstrom Pulse all 4 of them. In a perfect world, of course, but who knows what they're going to do. Well, that's a move. So what's good about this is we could take a peek in their hands. It's a lot of good cards. Let's get rid of the Boros Charm. Go for the swing first. I don't want to go into Unholy Annex just because we'll start taking a lot of damage and we won't be able to get rid of it, especially since they could easily use the whatchamacallit. Oh, am I going to do it though? It's very risky. Yeah, let's do it actually. It's either that or just pump up the Sentinel. Interesting. They're going to use 2 spells to get rid of it, I see. That's fair. So we take 7, we'll go to 11, and I'm probably just going to end up opening up the Ritual Chamber then. Go to 13, and they'll probably just swing with the Screaming Nemesis if they can find their 3rd land. Ah, they cannot, because it is not the first 3 turns. But either way, they're going to probably swing with Slickshot, and then they'll Burst Lightning to trade, maybe? Nah, they're going to save their resources. So I'm going to get rid of Burst Lightning, and the only reason why is if they get a 4th land, they could do the 2 damage to the Screaming Nemesis, and then they'll turn off for life gain for the rest of the game. So that's the whole mindset with that. I'm going to put a little pressure on them. They don't know I have another Ritual Chamber. Because they can't go Lightning Helix and Screaming Nemesis next turn. I mean, I don't think they want to Lightning Helix their Screaming Nemesis anyway. Okay, opponent's going first with this one. Not too bad of a start. We have some early removal for that Linwar Elf over there. See what they got next. Doesn't look like they have a follow-up turn 1 play. Alright, well, in that case, let's throw this out as a creature. Let's put a little pressure on them. And depending on their next turn, we have Maelstrom Pulse, Holy Annex, Stoppable Slasher. I'm going to go for the swing first, see how they react. I doubt they're going to block. So now we're going to go into Unstoppable Slasher, which is a threat of its own, and it can easily trade with one of their powerful creatures that they pump up. Plus we have the Maelstrom Pulse as insurance. I have a feeling they have a snakeskin veil in their hand, unless they, that's not nice. Use that last force, please. Really? Wait, why would you do that? I do not understand why they did that, guys. Because, I mean, they could have just blocked it and saved the card if you really think about it. Just gonna play this again as a creature. It's a, or should I say, I'm gonna use the sorcery ability. So now we don't lose it. I always get confused sometimes with, oh yeah, it's doing it for this or that, but either way, we have a good game plan. We have plenty of resource. We have plenty of resources, which is very important. And since they don't have any extra mana, this Tragic Trajectory is going to be very nice. We'll get rid of that. Go into the Acolyte. And since something left the board, we got a robot. Okay, opponent's going first. I'm going to keep this. I wonder what they're playing. The problem is, because of that, Tragic Trajectory won't be able to hit the Pride Mate or the... Well, actually, I could hit the Essence Channeler if they play that. How convenient. It's an Essence Channeler. I think the Unstoppable Slash is probably going to be the best 3-drop we could play on curve, especially against a deck like that. Worst case scenario, they have a Sheltered by Ghosts, but that's why we have this other Tragic Trajectory in our hand. So let's play our very powerful card. Go from there. Oh man, they had it, guys. And we got the Betrayal, which is very nice. So, let's see real quick. If we wanted to go Tragic Trajectory, we just pay the 2. And if we want Betrayal, we don't have a follow-up. And Betrayal could hit a really powerful creature. If, of course, it's their only one. So I think we're just going to end up doing this. Because we don't have any follow-up play regardless of what we decide to do. But next turn we could go Unholy, Annex, and Betrayal. So let's just see. Or we could just go in a Ritual Chamber. All depends. They might have a removal spell. I'm guessing Get Lost. Yep. I knew it. But it's all good. We're going to play an even more powerful creature after our combat phase. Go right into Ritual Chamber. Another Essence Channeler. They pump it up a little. Use the Betrayal. Also going to go into the Acolyte. So I think this is the beginning of the end for the opponent right now. This is a little bit of way too much to deal with for them. Never get lost. It's fair. What do you got in your hands? Anything good? What a strange deck. They got Acolyte in there too. Swing for 10. They go to 2 with Ritual Chamber. I'm sorry, Unholy Annex. And they can't play the Acolyte and Shelter by Ghost in the same turn, which makes Duress live. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Tell me what you think of the deck in the comment section down below. Please like the video and subscribe if you have not already. And if you're new here, just know I have new videos coming out every day. I hope everyone has a great day. Take care.